Welcome to Cord Cutting This Week, episode number 84, the show where I give you a quick look at some of the biggest stories happening in the world of cord cutting from the past week and now answer your questions about them. Every week, throughout the week in our daily cord cutting today's, we take a look at all your comments, we read all of them, try to respond to some that we can, but we do read them and we try to take those questions and then answer them here in this video for everybody to see, because we figure if a lot of people are asking them, there's probably even more people who have the question and are not. So if you have a question about any of the stories we are covering, leave us a comment down below. We'll try to answer some in the comments and the rest that we can here in the weekly cord cutting this week. So if you want to learn more about these stories that we're talking about, check out the show notes down below. I'll put a link to each story. You can read them for yourself there, and I'd love to know what you think about them. If you're new here, hey, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. It really does help us because it lets YouTube know you enjoy what we're doing. Hopefully we can help you break free from the high cost cable TV and still watch the shows you enjoy. Well, let's get into it. First, right off the bat, don't forget we have a great giveaway going. I know the 4th of July is over, but we still have our 4th of July giveaway still running for about a week. We're giving away a Roku Ultra, the brand new one with the JBL headsets, a $100 Netflix gift card, and a $100 Hulu gift card. To one lucky reader or viewer here, there are many ways to enter the giveaway, from leaving a comment on the post to tweeting a message, following us on social media, subscribing to the newsletters, and more. You don't need to do all of them. The more you do, the more entries you get, but even if you've entered our past giveaways, you can always still leave a comment on the post for an entry. Rules, terms, conditions, all that fun stuff in the link in the show notes down below will be story number 1 right there to find out about the giveaway. All right, first story up of the day. This is something that's been coming up recently more and more often, and I wanted to post a warning about it. Hulu last Black Friday offered a 99-cent one-year subscription to their limited commercial plan. The catch here is if you make any change to your Hulu plan, you lose the 99-cent deal. I've heard from several people who went and signed up for the live TV service or took a free trial of it that have lost their 99-cent Hulu subscription. As always, if you make any changes to the Hulu's plan, you lose that 99-cent subscription for 1 year. You cannot go back to that deal once you leave it. So if you are a Hulu subscriber who is currently subscribed to that 99-cent limited commercial deal, you may want to think about trying a different live TV service or having somebody else create an account in their name, different credit cards, everything, to get the live TV service so you don't lose this. That way, if you ever want to downgrade from the live TV service, you still have that 1 year for 99-cent deal. A lot of people asked, hey, will Hulu be bringing back their 99-cent deal for a year? I doubt it. I would be very surprised if that deal is back this year. Now, I wouldn't be surprised to find out that some deal happened, that there would be some type of Hulu or Netflix or Amazon type subscription deal for their service for Black Friday this year. Now, last year I think Hulu was trying to drive up their subscriber numbers, so that may be on a special one case huge sale. But this is on the limited commercial plan where Hulu makes a lot of their money by going out there and having ads. The Corner reports they make more money off of people who have the limited commercial plan with ads than the people who have it without ads, the so-called commercial-free plan. So it's possible they will do it again, but I find it highly unlikely, so I wouldn't necessarily be waiting for Black Friday to get Hulu hoping for a 99-cent deal. So I hope that answers your question. I'd love to know, do you have the 99-cent Hulu deal? Do you plan to stay subscribed after the deal ends later this year? Leave us a comment, let us know. I'd love to hear from you. All right, one of the things I want to ask you this week is, what is your favorite free cord cutting service that doesn't require an account, doesn't require a credit card? We get this question from time to time, and Jess over last weekend put together a great post about the top 5 free cord cutting services that require no credit cards and no apps. These include things like Pluto TV, Xumo, the Roku channel, IMDb TV, and more. But I'd love to know from you is what free cord cutting streaming service, legal ones please keep them to the official app stores of like Roku, Fire TV, Apple TV, Android TV, etc. But which ones are free and that you want to use? Now, a lot of people ask me, hey, how do I know if it's legal? it's kind of one of those if it sounds too good to be true things. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. The other one I got asked, and I was kind of surprised how often I got asked this, is what makes a service like Pluto TV legal, where one of these services that's offering like live ESPN for free, not legal? The short answer to that is Pluto TV is paying for the rights to that. Pluto TV is paying the content owners rights to stream their content with ads. These companies who are often offering you free access to like ESPN or NFL Sunday Ticket typically are not paying for that. So just keep that in mind, that if it sounds too good to be true, if somebody's promising you, and some of them charge now, it used to be all this was for free, now they've kind of realized, hey, we want to make money too on this, so they're charging. But if you have somebody offering you a dirt cheap price on all these cable networks, it's probably too good to be true. Just keep that in mind. Now, if you go and do it, that's great. I'm not your parent, but just be careful with those. That's my only warning. Because there has been cases of subscribers of them being sued, and you're giving your credit card information to somebody, and you don't know who they are and what they're going to do with it. So just keep that in mind. All right, and again, leave us a comment. Let me know what free, legal, from the official app stores streaming services would you recommend. All right, Amazon's Prime Day is just over a week from Monday. Amazon Prime Day will get started on July 15th, 2019. And I posted a warning earlier this week that I got a lot of questions about quote, if you're thinking about buying a Fire TV, I wouldn't do it right now. A lot of people threw out that, hey, does this mean we should be waiting for a new Fire TV? I would not be surprised to see a new Fire TV come out later this year. With that said, like the Fire TV Stick 4K, excellent streaming player, very capable, very powerful, probably handle your future streaming needs for some time now. So I would say no, you do not necessarily need to go and wait for a new Fire TV. Now, if you don't need a Fire TV, yeah, don't buy something if you don't need it. Because Amazon has been rolling out a new Fire TV about once a year. Maybe they'll surprise us this year and not do it, but I expect them to do something with it. But if you need a Fire TV, if you actually need one right now, or maybe you're thinking about getting some for Christmas presents, that's what I do every Prime Day or Black Friday, so I buy a few and I hold them for Christmas gifts. Yeah, Prime Day will more than likely have some great deals in streaming players. The Fire TV Recast is already on sale. Get it. Now, if your Fire TV is broken and you need one now, there's very cheap Fire TVs under $50. Go ahead and do it. But my recommendation is if you can wait, if you need one now, and you don't need one now, wait a week, get it during Prime Day. Now, if you don't need it, even on Prime Day, I wouldn't necessarily run out there and buy one if you don't need it. So keep that in mind. All right, and let me know, do you plan to get a Fire TV? I hope to get some Ring cameras. I would love to get 2 of them, so I'm hoping those go on Black Friday, or Prime Day, or Black Friday sale, either one. I'd love to know, is there anything you're waiting for to get on Prime Day? Let me know. All right, Apple TV streaming service. So there's still very little information about this. We did post a list, and I'll put a link to it down in the show notes, of all the Apple TV originals that we know of coming to the Apple TV. Now, Apple has said that they're about quality, not quantity of content. We still know very little about Apple's new Netflix-like subscription streaming service. We don't know a price. We don't know a launch date. We don't even really know everything that's going to be on it, because many of the shows that are listed here are listed to come out after the launch. Now, there's been some talk of Apple in talks with media companies trying to secure rights to back catalog content to include with the Apple TV Plus subscription. At the time of this recording, nothing has been confirmed in that. No deals have really been struck from my understanding. If you've seen one and I missed it, leave me a comment, let me know. I'd love to hear from you. But a lot of people are asking price. We don't know. Apple hasn't said. A lot of people have been asking what will be included at launch. We don't know. We know these are the ones they've announced they're working on, but we have confirmed that not all these will necessarily launch at the time that the Apple TV Plus service launches, reportedly sometime this fall. So keep that in mind. If we learn more, we'll be posting. If you find a story, you find some details, go to corecarsnews.com, link in the show notes. Click on the Contact Us button at the top. send us an email. I'll love to hear from you. I'd love to know what kind of deals are out there. All right, last story of the day, I believe. Is a question we get asked a lot is, what internet service provider should I get? And really, that really depends a lot where you live. Now, we do ask our readers, and by far, cable TV is the number one, followed by like DSL/fiber options. Fixed wireless providers, which is something new, which is a wireless broadcast, is becoming increasingly more popular. But the question keeps coming up, and even during this post, about, hey, which one is best? And that really, for where you live. And that really depends on where you live. There's no one answer. I've lived in an area where DSL was best. When I moved into Missouri for my wife's work, cable was only offering 6 down. We were in a very rural area. DSL had 10 down. So I went with DSL, and I was very happy with it for the most part. Now, the issue with this being is that was where I lived there. Where you live, maybe fiber is the best option. Maybe a fixed wireless service provider will be a best option. They're basically internet broadcast over the air to a receiver in your home and go from there. They've been building out 5G is another one that's starting to come up. Same concept, but in a different kind of gigahertz range, just to kind of make it overly simplified. So my recommendation is talk to your neighbors, do your research, shop around. If you have AT&T DSL, look at resellers like DSL Extreme or Toast.net to see if they service that area, so you can avoid the data cap of AT&T's DSL. Do not discount DSL. A lot of people say, oh, I'm just not going to use DSL. Where I live, DSL has been replaced by fiber, so the local phone company is offering true fiber. Same speeds. Actually, the previous home I lived in, DSL would offer through their fiber connection a faster connection than the cable company. So keep that all in mind, shop around, do your research, and see what works for you. And let me know. I'd love to know, do you use cable, do you use DSL, fiber, any fixed wireless, any 5G customers out there? And I've heard from some of you using 5G already. I'd love to hear from you. What do you use it? What do you pay for it? What speeds are you getting? Leave me a comment, let me know, and we'll go. I'd love to hear from you. Well, I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. We will be back on Monday with a cord cutting daily show. And so join us, hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell so you don't miss any of them. Check out our buffering video. We posted a video a couple days ago about how to fix buffering on Apple TV, Fire TV, and Roku. Tomorrow we'll have another video kind of like that about the Fire TV with taking a look at some new features on the Fire TV. So hit the subscribe button, ring the notification so you don't miss any of them. I hope you have a fantastic, safe weekend. I'll see you again here Monday live for our cord cutting today. Take care, everybody, and thank you for your support.